what we'll do with these rabbits that are living in the shed is just isolate this part of the property using a long net, which will run up along the driveway here and then across down to that fence, and we'll then put the dog and the ferret in there and see if we can't flush them out and catch them. They get caught in three ways in these nets. First of all, there's a lot of drop in the net, so when the rabbit runs in they make an envelope like so, and so they get enveloped in the net. The head will just go through, so they get gilled, and then when they struggle they get tangled up, so they get caught three ways. The idea is that the net absorbs the impact when the rabbit hits it because it slides along the headline. Right, in you go. Find him. This is a bit lower to the ground here. Go in and out again. There's in a narrow gap behind the stable. It might have gone into there, they've dug a hole into there. One ran into there, whether he's still there or not I don't know, but we'll put the ferret in.
That's enough for the day.
Get out of there, Chucky! Get out, here.
That's it?
Don't think so.
No?
No, there's something. Unless this one's come out of down there.
Oh, it's got another one now.
Has it?
Good work.
Two big halves.
Yeah.
And what we'll do this afternoon is put those nets in position, then we drop them onto the ground and leave them, and they offer no resistance to the passage of the rabbit, and it, just as part of its normal behaviour pattern, it'll come out of the scrub up into this better area where it can graze, where the pasture's been improved, and that they do every night, so it's a very predictable behaviour pattern. And as we know, they're coming from down the hill there, across the road there's some coming from there. What we do to try to encourage them a little bit into the area we're going to net, and also to keep them there while we're moving around and putting the nets up, is to put some carrots out as free feed. So we chop up 4 or 5 kilos of carrots and put those out once a night for a couple of nights before we net, just to lull the rabbits into a bit of a false sense of security. But what we do tonight when we'll come in, we'll just have a terrier and a running dog, and work the terrier and the running dog together through this. The terrier will find anything that's hiding in the grass, and the running dog puts pressure on and he'll chase them into the net. That's his job. And then when they get caught in the net, we'll have people on the net to knock them on the head, which is quick and clean and
painless.
Relatively painless.
Well, I think it's kinder to them actually than putting out the pin down.
No, it takes up to 2 weeks to kill them poison bait.
Well, it's a slow death, isn't it?
Pretty
it's like
bad way to go.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd like it much.
No, it's cruel.
What we like to do when we're setting up the nets is to try and find a line that we can use that requires the least amount of preparation. So rather than go through the weeds and things down through the laneway there, we'll go down through the clear paddock here, so that we don't have to do too much preparation. That all saves time and that saves money.
We have little things.
Okay, what they'll normally do if they're trying to burrow is to go to a place where the ground's been disturbed already, so it's been broken. So what they might do is try to dig along a tree root, or in the case of an embankment like you see over there that's been built up as part of the road works, because that is relatively soft compared to normal soil in the area, they'll dig into those roadside banks and make warrens in them, and there is quite a substantial one in that embankment over there.
If it is very windy or it's cold, they might stay in there in the cover, but otherwise generally if it's windy or the wind's not blowing in the direction that you want it to, you'll blow onto them so they'll smell you and then run back into cover. Sometimes you might get neighbours and residents in the area that don't want to be involved in the rabbit program. Obviously they're coming out of this property here and up over the top here, so look, I'm not sure if they're in with the program or not. Basically what will happen is tonight we'll come back, put the net up when the rabbits are out here and the paddock's feeding, and then we'll go out with the dog and flush them back in the nets, and they'll be wanting to run back into the neighbouring properties. So it definitely helps in knocking the numbers down. It doesn't always get rid of everything, but there's always, you do give them a good knock around. So hopefully we should get quite a few tonight and clean them up.
Along the road here.
Okay.
It goes off for about 400 or 500 metres. I'm not sure where he's going to go yet, but he's quite comfortable there. He doesn't feel threatened. Righto then, I might need your help here.
Yep.
Get out. All right. There's one beyond the tree there too. Yeah. Alright, well, you can head back out there, Karen. We'll start to work this paddock.
Like that side?
Yeah. This net here we've used to bisect the paddock into two halves. It runs down pretty much down the middle, so that if we get rabbits going from side to side, they won't have too far to go. There's one over here. Where is he? Just there. One caught over there in the net, just to get that. Whether he... Get him, Russ. Right, you hang on to him then for me. About 3/4 grown that. Let's find his scent, there he goes. Coming through, Aaron. Heading down pretty quick, Rusty's on him. What we do at certain places along the net is that we have a T-intersection with a short piece coming up the hill, so that you get clever ones that try to run along the net, but they're foiled when they run into the intersection. Well, we'll just put the dog on a long lead like that so that that'll brush across the grass. Come on. In there, get him out. Go on, no, in there, good boy. In you go, in you go, in you go, in you go. Find him in there, good boy. There goes one, get him, Chuck. One heading for you, Karen. He's just, Chucky's on the scent now. Now give Chucky a hand and we'll go in there and walk around a bit and we might stir him up there. The importance of harbour reduction.
Yes.
You there, Chris? I'll send one over airmail onto the Menage.
5 here,
Yeah.
between here and second fence.
Yep.
Picked up 5.
Yeah, might we get a few more there. Well, that's part of the haul. The rest of it's coming up the hill. Some are in the back of Chris's truck.
And is that an average kind of amount for this time? Or?
Depends what area you're doing and what phase the moon is. When it's dark, you'd probably get a few more. But a full moon, you wouldn't bother netting at all. Sometimes when it's like this and you get cloud, it's just as good as a new moon. But new moon's generally the best. But we've pretty much got all that was out there. There's still probably 1 or 2 loitering, but we'll give them a little break for 10 or 15 minutes and then go back and see if we can find them.
One had a heap of fleas on it. So
Yeah.
jumped off.
Are they all out fleas?
It's that time of year. Yeah, I know. Some of them are gushing already.
Come on, here they come again.